easy ways of filling in an interior when you have no clue what to do with it. Tip number 1, section off your interior. Don't just try to take on an entire blank, empty space without taking it piece by piece. You can't eat an entire apple in one bite. I mean, you can, but you're going to choke on it and you might die. So we're not going to eat this entire interior in one bite. We are going to take small bites. And by taking small bites, we're going to section this off into pieces that are more manageable. So we're going to turn this space over here into a loft area. This section over here is going to be a little bedroom. This is going to be the kitchen / dining room. And over here is going to be a sitting room that leads up into the study. Tip number 2, start with basic shapes of where you would like certain things to go. So I'm just going to pick a random block, and I'm going to say that this is going to be a counter over here, and we're going to have an island right here, big long dining table right here, and we're going to have a bit of a table thing going right there. And of course we're going to need cabinets, and those could probably be kind of tall. We're also going to need a light fixture right there, maybe right there actually. There we go. And then maybe some plants by the door, which means that we could probably have a little entertainment center right there with maybe a little TV or something. And this is probably going to be some sort of closet. We're going to have a couch right there, maybe a coffee table of some sort, and then up to the study we're going to have a lot of bookcases. This is going to be the big desk and a chair, maybe a stair set bookshelf and another lamp, and then of course we're going to need some sort of railing, and then probably another rug. And I've decided that we need to be able to get to the loft from this side. That means we're going to take away this railing, block it off with another wall, pantry on this side, and we'll have the bathroom on this side. Let's do tub here, sink and mirror here, toilet there. This can be a little closet, and then of course we need the little shower rug, and maybe even some shelves right here, and a light, which means that we're going to have the bedrooms up here. We're going to do a big bed, side tables, some sort of shelf, lamps, and then some sort of rug, because rugs are always good. Maybe the space for a window. Let's put another window by the desk because natural light is the 3rd tip. We need a lot of natural light. If you're gonna have an interior and you don't want it to be claustrophobic, add a lot of windows. They're the easiest ways to make a space feel more open, more comforting, and more friendly, I guess. I wouldn't know. Add a couple more windows here and there. Bathroom needs one too. Do pantries need windows? I don't think so. Big chandelier here because tall ceiling. It's begging for a chandelier. Now that we've got our basic structures down, let's see if we can't try to make these look a bit more than just acacia wood. This is going to go into tip number 4. Don't use blocks as they are. Use them as they could be. One of my go-tos is using looms and beehives and chisel bookshelves as cupboards and regular shelves, because if you put a loom sideways like this, it looks a bit like a cupboard door, while the chisel bookshelves look like open cupboards. Another fun thing to do is mixing trapdoors in with full blocks as shelves. I love using trapdoors as shelves because it makes the room feel more open. So I'm gonna sprinkle those in here and there. And as for the top shelf, we're just gonna scatter lots of stuff up there. It doesn't have to make sense, just has to fill the space. One thing that I've learned from a few friends of mine is putting a detector rail on top of a smoker to make it look like a stovetop, and it looks so cool. I like using stairs as countertops, again, because the negative space gives you a bit more room to breathe, and then we can spin these around to get a bit more of a solidified corner to make it feel less like it's floating and more like it's supported. We're gonna do that with a full block on this side. It is dark. I just realized that it's dark. Tip number, wait, where are we on? 5 or 6? Tip number 5 or 6. You need lights. It is way too dark in here, and every good, where's my lanterns? There you are. Every good house has some good cozy lights coming in through the windows. So spam these everywhere. Wherever there's an empty shelf, wherever there's an empty space, put a lantern down. It'll give you not only something to fill the void, but also some light to fill the shadowy, dark corners that haunt every single house. Now, I am not the best when it comes to making furniture in Minecraft, but there are so many other Minecrafters out there that I have learned from, like Perfect Lesson Moon, Cozy Crafted MC, Millicraft, even Lucky Lane. Go check out your favorite Minecraft YouTubers, and they undoubtedly have some unique way of creating different kinds of furniture in Minecraft. I want to show you some of my favorites here. This one I got from my friend Millie, and it is making a sink out of a hopper, and then using a tripwire hook as a faucet. This is a fridge design I got from Pearlescent Moon. A cutting board design I got from my friend Izzy, and some bar stool designs that I got from my friend Impala. And then of course this coffee machine designed by Isabox, and this towel designed by Millie. And of course you need to come up with your own designs, come up with your own cool ideas, and then mix and match them with all of the genius from everybody else that you've taken inspiration from. Yes. I have a wide variety of chair designs that I like to use. Some easy ones that don't take up too much space are just some stairs and signs on the side. The one downside of this kind of design is that you have to have the chairs 2 blocks away from each other, which isn't quite as cozy, especially when you want to have a family dinner kind of atmosphere. But as long as it's somewhat symmetrical, then I'm usually able to forgive it. It's always good to experiment with different shapes, especially for tables and things like that, because it will add more interest to your interiors. So in this case, I just did stairs with some slabs biome. So it has the table legs, but it doesn't take quite as much space. And then plates and cups. Floors. Floors are boring. That's why we are going to put a pattern into it. Tip number 7. Patterns are a great way to break up sameness. Sameness isn't always bad in a build, but it can get very boring. So we're going to fix that. Yeah, that's better. And we're going to make another stair plus slab plus trapdoor table. Easy way to fill a space. And it's dynamic, especially if you do it like this instead. Some more simple furniture options. Lamp. Lamp, lamp, windows. Not all windows need to be filled with glass. Sometimes you can fill them with glass panes or fences. And some more obscure builds, iron bars. Sorry, bathroom. And then to frame those beauties, I'm going to do one of my favorite little tricks and use these hanging signs as curtains along with some banners. And you can even just line them down the sides like this. Sometimes you have to break the floor to get there though. I've decided that the ones on the corners here are a bit too much, so let's try this instead. Yeah, it's a little bit more subtle. Do not be afraid to experiment. Sometimes that's the only way to find the thing that you enjoy. Another thing that I probably use a bit too often is lining spaces that are a bit too small to add a piece of furniture with something small like trapdoors or paintings. Quick and easy way to fill a space while also having the space to move somewhat. It's especially useful when you have incredibly cramped spaces like a camper van or something like that. Also hydration check. Here's another fun trick. This room up here, this orange acacia wood, is going to be where a carpet is. So that means that we can have a little fun here. That means we can put our lights into the ceiling, and once the carpet is put up there, then nobody will be the wiser. The chair and table thing again for this guy, except this time we're going to add a few more shelves. Makes this bottom shelf a bit more structured because it's going to be holding all of the weight of all the little tchotchkes and stuff. And then this is going to be a closet. I just remember that 1 block stairs are terrible for trying to get up and down. So we're going to fix that. Boop, boop, boop. That way this closet is actually functional. Couch time. Couch is better with patterns. We're going to make a pattern couch. Yeah, it's ugly and I love it. So some of you may be wondering how I'm able to twist the stairs to look more like this. Stairs are a directional block and they will connect to these kinds of stairs in whatever way you are facing. So if I'm facing the stair horizontally like this and place a stair here, then it will curve like this because it wants to connect to this stair like that. So we're going to use those mechanics in our favor by turning this direction, standing on top of the couch, to turn this block that direction. I'm gonna do the same on this side to make it look more like a couch. I'm gonna add some finesse to the side of this couch. I don't know how else to fill the space, so I'm going to go into tip number 8. Plants. Plants fix everything. Erase all that. I'm going to get all of my pots and all of my leaves. Mangroves are some of my favorite because they're the most green. Look at those. Look at that green. But there's some out there who like their azaleas because they add a good pop of color to the room. So we're going to take their word for it. Grab some azalea saplings because azalea saplings have this beautiful little habit of fitting perfectly underneath a leaf block. And I don't know what to do with this wall, so let me grab some vines and just go boop, 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 and make a quick little accent wall. I'm also gonna put some plants up here because plants make everything so much prettier. I keep clicking my table. I've decided that this couch needs to move. Bah, bah, bah. You need to move too. Now we can fill this space with even more chairs. Here are some quick and easy designs for chairs. For starters, you can always have the nice little stair. Looks like a pretty good chair to me, but if we want to add a bit more finesse to it, we could do what we did with these guys with the fences, what are these, signs, on the sides there. Or we can surround this dude and trap doors and it looks a bit more like a comfy little armchair. And then of course you can just mix and match that with so many other kinds of textures. And then my other go-to is just scattering around slabs as little ottomans or stools. And then of course we need a little coffee table. Excuse me, sir, your stool is in the walkway. Now let's fix up this staircase a little bit. There are plenty of ways to do railings on these stairs, one of which is signs just along every step like that. Simple, understated. Usually works better in smaller spaces, but in this case, we just need a little bit more. So let's do this and spam some trapdoors everywhere. And then we can continue that down here. And now I've got another little accent wall. Up the stairs we go. And while this fence does do its job at keeping this area section off, I think we can continue with the signs over on this side. Boop, 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 boop. And the railing looks a bit more like it could stop somebody from falling off the edge. Bookcases. Cases full of books. That's why they call them bookcases. I'm placing everything wrong. Another simple way to fill a space. Throw bookcases everywhere. It makes you look smart and they look pretty, especially if you have some empty bookcases, because then it looks like you actually read. I like to use a lantern when I make lantern. What is this thing called? A lectern. Why does everything have to sound similar? I like to use a lectern when I'm making desks because you can put an open book there and it looks like you're writing. It's so cute. This is one that I learned recently. Grab an oak slab and a sign. Go bop and then bop. It looks like an open filing cabinet. And then yet another chair design. Instead of just having this trapdoors on the sides, you're going to put one on the back as well. And it looks like one of those big round armchairs that like surrounds you claustrophobically but also menacingly, so you feel like an absolute boss. This is a boss chair. And if you want to be even more boss, yeah, tall chair. I learned that one from Millie Craft as well. Go check her out. We need another lamp. Lamp. Now for one of my favorite things. Chain, flower pot, plant, and plant. These little hanging plants. Look at them. They're so cute. I love them. Except this one needs to be over here. So you know what? Instead of the filing cabinet, we can put those over here out of the way. And instead, we're going to make another cool furniture thing. I need an item frame and a copper rod. That there. Another trapdoor. And another trapdoor. And another trapdoor. And boop. And we got a grandfather clock. This one I also got from Millie Craft. We're going to utilize all of these tips to fill all of the other spaces of this house, including the bathroom and the bedroom. Easy way to add interest to a bedroom is by adding headboards. And if you have a bed like this, specifically a white bed, then you can easily find a slab of the same color and surround it, making it look bigger than it appears. You could do the same thing with warped wood and probably cyan beds. cherry wood and pink beds, maybe even stone with the gray. I have a very bad habit of making overly ornate headboards for bedrooms, but you know what? I refuse to learn. Lining the corners of the ceiling is another very quick and easy way to fill a space. Make it feel a little bit more full. As a final tip for this video, fill your space with treasures. If you have an empty space on a wall, smack some shelves on there, throw some really pretty stuff, or even throw an entire chest there. Now you have storage for all of your treasures. Always fun to mix and match some different kinds of fun things. One of my go-tos to spam absolutely everywhere is candles. Couldn't tell you why. I just love them. It doesn't have to make sense. It just It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be fun. If it gives you joy, it should be on display, especially if it's a shiny thing. Well, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. So we've got our living room, our dining room, our kitchen, our bathroom slash laundry room, closet, other closet, upstairs to the study with our really cool framed paintings. I just came up with that design now, so ha ha ha, that's always fun. Cool chandelier, our treasures, and our bedroom with a bunch of broken carpet. Let's fix that real quick. Takeaway from this video, take it step by step. Take inspiration from other people, and don't be afraid to be creative. Do your own thing. Have fun with it. Free flow. Be flexible. I hope this tutorial helped you. If it did not, I hope you are able to find the tutorial that you need. Let me know what you guys would like as a tutorial next time around. Would you like an exterior? Would you like a basics on exteriors next, or a plot structure video? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. Goodbye. Bye. Also, please let me know what you guys are building. I would love to see them or hear about them. All the above. Oh, it's kind of cozy in here. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Bye.